Hey, Collective. Back at it again. Before I dive into this reading, I just want to quickly, I would kind of want to talk about my healing journey a little bit. So if you're rolling your eyes and you want to hear it, just scroll on past. I've been very open with my collective, with everybody about what I'm going through. I'm just very unapologetically, authentically myself. I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And, I got to say, there's something very, very freeing in that. There's something very freeing with just being yourself. And there's strength in it. There's power in it as well. Okay. And it also gives me the ability to connect with other people because we're all going through similar circumstances. And sometimes it's just good to know that you're not alone in it. That someone else is right there with you. Okay. So if you're on a healing journey and you have found it a bit uncomfortable and you're really having to show a lot of strength and courage to grow and be the best version of yourself, like, I'm right there with you. And we're going to have good days and we're going to have bad days. And as long as we just keep going, that's the best thing you can do. Just keep going, pick yourself back up. Okay. Even if you fall. And I want to talk about specifically, so I've decided that 2025 is like the year of me. But it's not just the year of me, like being conceited or it's the year of healing some of the things that I know I have yet to fix, to correct, to transmute. Okay. And I'm very aware that I fill myself with distractions a lot of the time. I try to distract myself from the things that I don't want to deal with through all kinds of things, okay? One of those is by keeping myself really busy. Like, I have noticed how uncomfortable I feel just sitting alone with my thoughts. It's like, I don't know. I'm not comfortable doing that, but I'm trying to work on that and find the power in the pause and the power in just sitting with your thoughts. It's not something I like to do, but I'm trying to do that. I'm also, I did something this year that is so unlike me. I cut off some people that I love. Like, I truly love these people from the depths of my soul, and I cut them off. And it's like, I know that some of these people are thinking I cut them off because I don't love them, but I cut them off because I do. And it's like, I want to come back into these people's lives. I want them to come back into mine when I'm at a better place. Okay. So that's really why I did it. But I know that there are going to be people that don't understand that think that my cutting them off has something to do with something they did, but it's not about them. It has nothing to do with them. I think that's the problem a lot of us have too. When something happens, we take it personal. Like, you did it to us. No, I didn't do it to you. I did it for me. Like, it's really that simple, But like I said, I think a lot of times people like build up in their mind why you cut them off, and 9 times out of 10, that's not the reason. Whatever they've concocted in their brain, that's not the reason. And I have cut off some certain people that I really, really love. But I just did it because I want to make sure that when I come back into their energy, if that happens again, I don't know. Maybe they won't even have me back, but I'm trusting. I have faith, and what's meant to be for me will be for me. So I really have a lot of faith in the universe and in God where that's concerned. But yeah, I want to make sure that when I'm back into these people's lives, that I'm a better version of myself, that I can handle myself in a way that I'm proud of. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing about sitting with yourself is you think a lot, right? I've been thinking about all these things. It's really been on my mind. But again, at the end of the day, as much as, there are certain things that are difficult to address, I'm glad I'm doing it. And like I said, there's such power in just being authentically myself on my journey, living this life, doing what I'm doing. And like I said, I just feel really, really good that I can hopefully share in some of these things with you. Maybe you're going through similar circumstances. Okay. Anyway, do I want to say anything else? I don't know. I'm just sitting with you guys. We're having a heart to heart right here. Got your coffee and your cookies or whatever. Yeah. So I'm just really working to be the best version of myself. I really, really want to do right by God. I want to do right, and I want to do right by me. I don't want to make the same mistakes over and over. I want to actually learn. And I'm somebody that, with anyone who I'm around, I will never ever judge you. Like, truthfully, from the depths of my soul, I will not judge you. Whatever you've been through, if I care about you, I want to be there for you. I want to help you. I want to uplift you. And the hard part is there are people that I would expect to uplift me when I'm down, and sometimes that doesn't always happen. And not because they're horrible people, but maybe they're not there emotionally. I have found that sometimes being vulnerable around certain people, it's uncomfortable for them. Some people have a really hard time with like authenticity, the truth, because right away it's like a soft spot. Some people consider that a weakness. Okay, I've exposed my jugular to you. You could do some damage, and with what I've been through in my life, I could very well be that way. I could be that way. I could not expose my jugular. Okay, I've been through some tough situations, but I've come out the other side of it still being open and loving and hopeful that I'm around the right people. As I've said before in other readings, just because I have psychic qualities and high intuition, it doesn't mean that I am exempt or absolved from getting the wool pulled over my eyes or being fooled. People in my close energy, I don't want to read them. I don't want to do that. So I have gotten in situations where I was like, oh, I should have known, but I didn't. Yeah, anyway, I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going with this now. As you can see, there's been a lot of things on my brain, kind of all over the place with that. But thank you guys again for being there for me and listening to some of these things that I have posted online. Thank you for sharing your stories with me as well. It's always really gratifying, to find unity in that. So thank you guys. I'll try to do another reading. I think I'm sure I've got some more left. And I've also got a couple of readings in my drafts that I've not posted yet, but I will. I'm just going to wait for the right time. Okay? All right. Love you guys.